Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to LEGO Connections. Today we've got an awesome episode of building Order 66 for you. We are back working on the MOC. I've got a bunch of really cool progress that we've got going, some terrain build work, as well as the border working, and we're kind of laying out some stuff as well. So I'm super excited to show you guys what I've been working on. Still very much in prototyping stage, but I'm super excited to show you what we're working on. We got a bunch of layout stuff to show you too. So without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at the MOC. Alright everybody, here's an overview of what we've been working on. As you can see, there's a couple things that we want to go over. First though, I want to talk about this new outline. So there's a big outline with plates that goes around here, around this way, and it kind of makes this like weird box around the MOC area. That is actually going to be an interior section. So we're actually going to have like an interior with battle scenes and everything under the terrain as well as inside the Star Destroyer. So we're going to be able to pull this off with lids and stuff, and we'll have little scenes going on in here all around this area and this area over here, and there'll be a bunch of Order 66 scenes from the Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Episode 3, stuff like that. So there's gonna be some really cool scenes going on in there. Next, I want to take a look at some of the little terrain prototype I've been doing. This is some of the colors I want to use. This dark or burnt orange, and then this regular reddish brown colors. Those are some that I'm going to use for this MOC, I think. So I just put some minifigures on here, just kind of get a feel of what the area is going to look like a little bit. And I'm pretty happy with it. There's definitely going to be more detail and stuff in the terrain. This is definitely just a prototype for it for now. And then I also started working on the border, which I'm going to brighten it up here for you. But this is what I'm thinking for the border. So it's actually going to be, I believe it's 8 or 9 bricks tall, which is, I believe it's 8 studs. Yeah, 8 studs tall as well. So it's going to be a pretty tall border. It goes around the whole thing. Like, this is at the table level, and this is what it's going to look like. Like, it will be pretty tall up there. But I think it's going to work really well for having the interior stuff over here. And then I think what we're going to do with the border is have it be textured. So have a bunch of slopes and plates and stuff, and modified wedge plates, stuff like that, to make it look textured and have that really cool look to it as well. So it's not just like a big black border around it, but instead some texture that'll match the color of the terrain here as well. Alright, and this is another little scene area I've been working on. This is probably the part of the MOC I'm really excited to get working on. This is definitely just a prototype for it, so it's not super detailed or anything, but I wanted to kind of get a layout of where that's going to be and everything, with Ahsoka looking at all the helmets. So the helmets are just mounted on these stick pieces, and they have a piece in there as well. And so those are just mounted on there so the heads don't move around as much. And then I have Ahsoka there, and she's dropped her lightsaber. She's got a little cloak on as well. She's going to have that on for the finale and everything. I have that cloak from the Rogue One sets, and it looks really good on her. So that's this little scene I've got going here. It's not fully detailed yet, still definitely just a prototype, but I will get working on this soon. And then, as you can also see, I have some plates here to mark where the crashed Venator is going to be. So those plates kind of mark where the start of the Venator is going to be, and then as you can see, the bricks go back, and you can see where the rest of the Venator is going to be there as well. So it's going to be very big, but I wanted to kind of start marking out where the Venator is going to be. I believe there's going to be a row of plates here, and then up here is where the lid is going to be able to lift off, and we'll be able to take that off and see on the interior as well, like over here where I have the little Darth Maul scene we built from, I believe, the last episode. So yeah, that is all the progress that we've got so far. Definitely more coming in the future. I'm back and I'm starting to work on it more, so we're going to have more episodes of Order 66 coming here soon, especially since Scarif is done. So with that being said, we're going to round out the video. Alright guys, so what did you think? I am so excited with the progress we're kind of making here, kind of doing some prototyping and seeing where stuff is going to be laid out. All of the things here are really prototypes. They aren't final design at all. I am going to be working more on them and kind of figuring out what color scheme I want to use and stuff like that, but there is some good prototyping we've got going on right now, and we're working on the MOC as hard as we can. Now that Scarif is done and out of the way, we can work on building the Order 66. All my time will be devoted to that one instead of both of the MOCs, so we'll have more time to work on Order 66. Which I'm super excited for. Next episode, I think we're going to get working on placement of the Venator, so where that's going to be in that bottom line of plates, as well as doing some interior work where those scenes are going to be. I'm going to start mapping out where each scene is going to be in the in the mock, and how all the scenes are going to play together, and what's gonna be where, and start building those interiors there. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot here on the channel, and I'm really excited to show you the progress we've got going on this mock. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more episodes of Order 66 in the future. But I'll see you next time on LEGO Connections.